كعيلة حالي وحال البلاد اللي خلوا جدودنا فرقة بينا أمانة طونا الحرية.
زاير
مغرب
مغرب
خاوة خاوة.
خوا خوا.
Do you want to marry me? Yes. I ask you to marry me. You want to marry me? Yes or no? Beside hello guten Tag.
السلام عليكم.
كيف تما خوتي مزيانين كلشي مزيان أوكرانيا سو وي ار ناو واحد المدينه وتلاقينا واحد الانسانه من جسم اوكرانيا وتعاودنا في الصوره ديالها خوتي انا شويش فيها نرفزه لان ما شاء الله مزيونه بزاف سو present yourself.
My name is Oksana. I'm from Ukraine. I came to Germany this March. Before I also was here, and I have kind of story. That's why I didn't really want to come to Germany because of the story, but the war made me to. And I'm here not alone, but with my child. And I'm 31 years old, and right now I'm starting new life over.
Okay. People will not believe that you are 31 so give the people secrets of this.
You know what? I believe that because for a very long time I was dancing. And you know, like sport and energy, it's like because that expressions of lots of emotions on the stage, in life. So maybe that's my secret.
Okay. So you say that you come like 2 months in Germany, 1 month?
3 months.
3 months.
Since March.
Okay. And how you like people here in Germany and how you like life? What is the most hard here? What is the easy?
The most hard, it's definitely documents. Papers, letters, rules, termines. This is very, very, for Ukrainian, it's very hard because in Ukraine you come, you talk, you ask what you want, you leave, you know, and here you cannot just do that, you know, so it's very hard. Then the easiest that state helps you a lot. This is really easiest, and you can meet some people at job center who really helps, like they want to help, not just like, you know, because lots of people can do just like them job, and that's it. And there is some people who with heart wants to help you, so that's a lot help for me, like, you know, and I'm sure for lots of Ukrainians and other people who came here. But in the same time, it's hard with, I believe, with finding place. It's first is really what I don't know. In Ukraine, it's so much easier with this thing. So it's not I'm not used to it. And well, what else?
How you find people here in Germany?
People. Well, yes, the people here, you know, everywhere you can meet some good people and bad people too. Yeah, but here in Germany, I would say I meet more good people, but still there is some people who probably has some problems in his life, so they decided to act not so nice with other people because of their own problems, you know. But most of the people here are really nice and relaxed, and fiesta, yes, you know, like here lots of people who loves, like we don't have it like as much as here. We can't just go on a like park and like have the picnic there and stuff like that. This is really beautiful. It's so beautiful.
Okay. The other question is, you think you will stay a long time here in Germany, or you want to continue your life here? I mean, if the war will stop, and hopefully the war will stop, you want to stay here, or you think one day I'm gonna back to my country?
Well, you know, sometimes when you put so much efforts for something, you don't want to quit it. And right now it's really hard to like all that process with documents and stuff like this, and if counting that I'm studied since April and I'm still on this process, and I don't know how long more it's gonna last. So I'm really thinking maybe like to stay here, but in the same time, yeah, maybe like 1-2 years, year 3, I don't know, but for sure for some time I'm gonna come back home because there is my family, there is, you know, still my land, and you know, the war like come up in you, the feelings of your land is more than even actually like even you love your lands and stuff like that, but when the war and like so many people dies there, yeah, and the connection it's even comes like stronger than usually. So lots of Ukrainians who loves them land, them home, but in the same time it's very dangerous now to be there. And in the same time it's really hard to start something new at the place where because mentality is different, culture is different, is all pushing on you. But yeah, I don't know, it's kind of hard question, but at the same, like for me now easier, I would say now I'm choosing easier is now already put all the efforts here, then I can breathe finally like calm, and do not run for papers and stuff like that, so then I can think what's the next step.
So, and one other question. You say that you have a daughter. There was an Ukrainian boyfriend, Moroccan, Algerian, Ukrainian. What kind of nationality he has?
So now I wasn't married. Even I wanted so much, but no. And he is Lebanese, but he for 40 years lived in Germany, and he is German by like I don't know what citizenship. Yeah, so he is German. So my daughter half Lebanese, half Ukrainian. Yeah. And no, I don't have boyfriend at the moment, and for me it's a lot hard question right now because when I'm 24/7 with child, it's kind of ridiculous to go on a date with child, because I'm here alone. So I believe it's I don't know, the question which I'm also gonna think I don't know, after some time. Yes.
Okay. So a lot of people watch me here from Algeria, Tunisia, Morocco. تحياتي لكم خوتي. They will find that you are cute. So like I told you, when I'm gonna share your Instagram, you will receive much followers for this. So tell me, if maybe come the idea after to have, because you have a bad relationship before, maybe come idea to have a Moroccan, Algerian, Tunisian husband or boyfriend, or this don't come in your head, or who knows? This is a hard question.
The thing is, because I had a hard story before with Arabic, so right now I'm kind of afraid of Arabic,
But Lebanon, they are not like us in Morocco. They are a little bit different. Yes.
Just what I can say, no matter the nationality, but it will be lots of tests for the future boyfriend,
Yeah,
really, because it's just, yeah, I don't want to have again bad experience. So for sure now I will be a lot different and not that much trust towards, but watch the actions.
Yes.
Because this is what should believe,
Yes, I understand.
Yeah.
Okay. So what about the father? If he take care about his daughter, or he ask about her, he send money maybe, or he's like for him, okay, I have my daughter and end.
Do you know, I actually have some, not like bad or like kind of sad story for me, because I saw my father last time when I was 2. And I know that in Arabic culture, the kids for the father, it's something what they never will, leave, because it's really important. Because in Russia and Ukraine, it's more, it's really a lot happened when father just left, like my, for example, that I didn't see him since 2. So when I was together with my ex, I really said, doesn't matter what gonna happen between us, but he always gonna like care about her daughter, because like he's Arabic, so it's them culture, to do that. But unfortunately, I found out that no, it's not like that. And when I left, so the connection between him and child are finished. And I'm still kind of fighting for their rights, because this is my right, that he take care of his daughter, even if he doesn't want to do it physically, financially, or any other help. So his help looks like more like sun in the winter in Germany.
Okay.
So it's gray, 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 and
Yes,
then
yes,
one moment it can
Yes,
come up.
yes,
You
yes.
never know when.
Yes, okay.
Yeah, this is something like that.
Okay.
You know.
Yes. So, if you have a possibility, like he will come back to you and he will say, "Forgive me for every fault what I did," and you will feel that he changed. You will decide to be again with him, or no.
People don't change.
You think?
Just learn this out of my experience. You know, that people don't change. I know that. Look, what I do believe, because of these problems with my ex, I become a life coach in the end. To believe that person really changed, that I believe that me and him should go together to psychologist or to coach to work on it.
Yes.
But if I just see, yeah, I want new, I change, but no one does nothing to really change it. No, sorry. Like no, like doesn't matter. I'm just not believing any more words, just actions. Yeah, just actions. And basically, no, I don't like. I thought about, honestly. I thought about, because of course when you have already child, it's yes, but to be with someone just because you have a child, it won't bring you happiness.
Yes.
So for sure, no.
Okay.
Mhm.
I will talk a little bit Arabic with people.
Yeah.
خوتي هاد النعمة حدايا خوتي سمحوا لي راه تلفت بقيت غير كنشوف فيها ما عرفت راسي من رجلي خوتي والله. So the question is, you was one day in Arabic country maybe, and second question, if you know some word in Arabic.
شوية.
This was living in.
Well, I thought it's. I lived for 10 months in Egypt. I was, because Egypt, like I worked animator in Egypt, in a hotel, and yeah, so there I was living. And where else? No, I think Egypt, the only country Arabic,
Okay.
like where I was. But Hamsa, 5 years. كل تمام. Yeah, I think like Habibi, like everything. No. Yes. There was something like good night, but it was hard. Yes, تصبح على خير.
So first I forget what you say to me your name.
Oksana.
Oksana. Okay, Oksana, do you have a boyfriend?
No. No.
So can you take the microphone?
Yes, of course I can.
Can you give me my microphone? Do you want to marry me? Yes. I ask you to marry me. You want to marry me? Yes or no? Beside people.
Yes.
كنشوفها كيف الشوك وانت كيف وريدة غنعملوا هادي كيف ما كان الوالدي عمي خوتك في الله.
We are married now. I'm already married, so sorry. سمحوا لي. Another question, Oksana. How you come here to Germany? Just explain to us if this was hard and how you lived this moments before in Ukraine because of the war. If you saw some people they die beside you, I don't know how this was life. Yes, this is the questions.
Well, I was lucky about that I didn't see the people that next to me exactly. I remember it was started to be scary when one day it was in Energadar, it's like the city next to mine. It was live video of the fight. Because there it was like government state and stuff like that, and there is cameras, and that was in the internet how the guys shooting the tanks and stuff like that. And another thing is it was happening next to I forgot in English word. Атомная станция. It's no, this bomb which can kill like everything.
Yes, I understand. Yes, I understand.
How it's called in English?
Wait, I will think about it. My God. Nicht uranium, no. My God, please.
So this bomb, and
Yeah,
there
I know.
exists like
Israel also have this, and America?
USA, Russia,
yes,
yeah,
yes.
and there is factory which provide this energy, you know, like which produces. So this fight was next to this factory,
Okay.
and there a lot.
Atom?
Atom,
Atom,
yes,
okay.
atom, yes. I just don't know. I
Mhm,
forgot
mhm.
in English. So it was so scary because you don't know, and you know Russian was scaring us, like, you know, terrified that yeah, they can explode and something, so you just didn't know what's gonna happen, like how Russian soldiers gonna act, like, and for sure Ukrainian soldiers gonna protect Ukrainians land, you know, and do what they can. But it just like was so horrible that day. And I remember when after I started to hear the bomb,
Mhm.
like I didn't see but I heard somewhere, and when the ceiling started to like come down a little bit, you know, just like some parts. And this is the moments when I started to understand that
You need to leave.
probably yes, I need to go to some safer place. Even she is too, she wasn't really understanding everything, thanks God that she was just playing, you know, having fun for her. Yeah, when, because at night we should switch off light,
Mhm.
so when the evening like comes, evening 6 7 finished, there is no more light, and she is going to bed at 9. She wasn't really understanding why she playing in darkness but still, when you find some games and stuff like that, you can entertain her. She doesn't feel anything, you know.
Okay.
But those moments when was some fights close or like I heard some shoots, it was really scary. That's why I decided to go out, and um, that was that moment when from the gray weather sun comes and my ex helped me to go out,
Okay.
because I was taking first train for one day for 24 hours. Then we spent like in Kobyle, we left there for night.
From Ukraine too?
Yeah, in Ukraine, and then from Ukraine I took another train, no bus, to one city next to like Polish borders.
Much people was there?
Very much, but the thing is, like, I believe
Mhm.
I was lucky, because in a train usually in like one coupe there is going, everyone was saying 20 people, 20 people in the 4 places, can you imagine? And I was going just by 10 people, just by 10.
Just like was changed.
Yeah, it was good, you know, for me.
God save this angel.
Yeah, and then there was lots of volunteers who was taking people to them places, like giving share them houses, you know, lots of food they was giving, like sweets and apples and waters, yeah, for child, for adults, for everyone. People really was helping everywhere on every step. It's like lots of help, and it's even it was hard because, you know, I couldn't take stroller because I was having child 2 years old, suitcase, and I should all this carry, you know, so I couldn't take more.
Mhm.
But in the same time, yeah, people was helping, so that was more easier.
Yes, yes.
But still, one day there, then we had one night at some people's place,
Okay.
then bus, then one more bus, then train to Warsaw. Then I had like, in the end, we already decided that I'm gonna take plane, and then it was the hardest part because to find a ticket, I didn't have like enough cash, and then the car. I was like running an airport looking for possibilities, even asking people, you know, and stuff like that. Olivia, she was sleeping in this thing where you put luggage. She just slept there, you know, because yeah, we were so tired, and I couldn't already. I was exhausting, you know, after all this traveling. And then there we had one more night, and in the end, then we had flight. And the Polish airlines, they did what they did at the beginning. When I came to ask, it was the same day, just I came, for example, noon, ask how much cost ticket, it was 230, and in the end when I was buying, that was 420 already, 400 to like 20 in the end. Yeah, because lots of Ukrainians for sure wanted to leave.
The price high, of course.
Yeah, it was like the hardest travel in the same time. I have so huge experience with traveling. Like I remember in China, I was in a bus where people can sleep, and it was like very dirty bus where you can like you put your head, and here you comes the smell of someone's feet, and at the same time there is toilet where people pooping and peeing. And you know, I remember how I was in that bus crying, why why am I here? And even with that kind of experience, still this was the hardest trip.
So I will explain in Arabic a little bit. يعني التجربه خوتي اللي مرات منها هي تجربه صعيبه بزاف، يعني باش تجي من اوكرانيا، باش تجي من اوكرانيا باش نحقق لكم. المهم هادشي كامل غادي نكون ديجا انا كتبت خوتي في الترجمه. ومهم هادو هما الاسئله اللي كانوا اليوم. خوتي ما نكذبش عليكم، عجبتني ما شاء الله. صبر وصافي، صبر كتشوفوني في عيني باينه فيا صبر، والصبر كيتساعد اخوتي. وعارفكم دابا كتضحكوا في الكومنتيرات، في هذا المومون هذا كتشوفوا كتضحكوا. What you did as job in Ukraine and what you see your future job here in Germany?
Most of my life I was dancer, choreographer,
Okay.
teacher of dance, and
That's
this
why
is
it seems old.
yes, and this is how I was travel the world, because I'm kind of from the family who doesn't have enough possibility to see the world
Okay.
that open. So I found a way.
Okay. You find the key.
Yes, but then with child I couldn't travel anymore.
Okay.
You know, I couldn't like work that much. So I changed into life coach, and then with life coaching I found myself finally that you know I can do something without feeling that doing something not what I love but something what I mastered. No, I found my way, you know. And when I came here to Germany, what I found really good, they gave me choice. You know, I still can continue to work as a life coach. Just I need to like, of course, learn the language until A2 at least. I really see myself like in that way, but I'm sure that I'm gonna find a way.
Yes, hopefully also.
Yes.
So I would like to say thank you so much for this interview, and like I told you, I'm gonna share your Instagram with people, and please don't message so much. I know you will message so much, so please don't message so much. دراري تكيسوا خوتي، راه ديالي هاد راه طيح عليها الروح. Please guys, don't message so much. And so say the last word to my people and try to say it in Arabic. I don't know. Say. Maybe I will help you. Okay. Say. شكرا
شكرا
لكم.
لكم.
تحية
تحية
لكم
لكم
كاملين.
كاملين.
جزائر.
جزائر.
مغرب.
مغرب.
خوا.
خوا.
Thank you so much. Bye bye.
Thank you. Bye bye.